is Samantha and I work for the Springwater Public Library, and welcome to Storytime. We're back this week with another story that was written by kids in our community. And this is our last week and our last story of stories that were written by kids in our community. But if you would ever like to write a story, and if you would like me to read it in Storytime, please feel free to send it to me with some drawings and we can make that happen. But this week's story was written by my daughters, Etta and Posey. And they decided they wanted to do something kind of funny. So at one point, I'm not going to ruin the story for you, but someone gets poked in the bum by a hedgehog. So you know the story's going to be good. But based on that, can you guess what this week's Storytime theme is going to be? You guessed it. It's going to be about hedgehogs. Well, not just hedgehogs, because to be honest with you, it's pretty hard to find songs and rhymes about just hedgehogs. So we're going to do woodland animals. We're going to do some fun little woodland animal songs and stories, and that kind of goes along with the fall theme because I don't know about you, but at my house the leaves are changing and the days are getting colder. But you know what? It's exciting. I love fall because Thanksgiving, because Halloween, because warm drinks and cozy nights. I love all of those things. In fact, I think I just like all the seasons. I think I'm really lucky to live where I am, that I get to experience all 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. But with that, I think we need to start story time. I've been talking way too much. So let's sit back and relax and welcome to story time. So the first song that we're going to do is a song that we do every week, and we're going to do Open Them, Shut Them. And we're going to open up our hands, and do you know what that reminds me of? Kind of like the little prickles on a hedgehog's back. Wait, do you know what a hedgehog looks like? A hedgehog looks like this. And they've got kind of spiky things on their backs, but boy, are they so cute. And some people have them as pets. I've never had a hedgehog as a pet. Have you had a hedgehog as a pet? So we're gonna get our fingers ready like we're little hedgehogs with spiky backs. And we're going to go open and shut them, open and shut them, give them a big clap, clap, clap. Open and shut them, open and shut them, put them in your lap. Creep them, slowly creep them right up to your chin. Open wide, but do not let them in. The next song that we're gonna sing is about forest animals. And so it goes like this. We'll do the first verse and we'll see how it goes. So it goes, if you're ever in the forest, the forest, the forest, if you're ever in the forest, you might see some deer. Now, what sound do deers make? I don't know if deers make the sound. I do know that they like to eat things, so we'll say that deers go like this. If you're ever in the forest, the forest, the forest, if you're ever in the forest, you might see some squirrels. Now, what sound do squirrels make? They kind of go. Can you make that sound? Good job. If you're ever in the forest, the forest, the forest, if you're ever in the forest, you might see some mice. I definitely know what sound mice make. They make a squeak, 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 squeak. All right, the last one. Are you ready? I know you'll know what sound this animal makes. So it goes, if you're ever in the forest, the forest, the forest, if you're ever in the forest, you might see some bears. What sound do bears make? Roar! All right, when I think of fall, one of the animals that I think of are squirrels, because I see squirrels everywhere in my yard. We have a walnut tree in our yard, and the squirrels take these walnuts, and they're in like kind of like a case, and they're really big. They almost look like a pear, and they bury them everywhere. I find them absolutely everywhere in my entire yard, and it's hilarious because we see these squirrels running around with these giant walnuts in their mouth all the time in the fall. So I'm gonna do a rhyme about a squirrel. Well, 5 little squirrels. So we'll pretend we have squirrels on our fingers. And so we'll say, this little squirrel said, let's run and play. And this little squirrel said, let's hunt nuts today. This little squirrel said, yes, nuts are good. And this little squirrel said, yes, my favorite food. This little squirrel said, come climb this tree and crack these nuts. 1, 2, 3. So the story we're going to read today is called My Summer Vacation. And it was submitted by 2 little girls named Etta and Posey, who also happen to be my daughters. You may have seen them in some of the other Storytime videos. And here is their story. My Summer Vacation. My summer vacation was going great until Hedgie, my hedgehog, ran away. He got scared by a big truck. I tried to chase him, but he was too fast. Stop him! I called. But it was no use. He was gone. We looked, but we could not find him anywhere. Just then, I had to go to the bathroom, and I found a toilet, and I sat down to pee. And suddenly, ouch! I yelled. Something hurt my bottom. It was Hedgie. He was in the toilet. We gave Hedgie a bath, and Hedgie was now safe, and my bottom was still sore. Thank you so much for submitting that awesome story, Etta and Posey. And that's it, my friends. That is the end of our wonderful little story time. Thank you so much for joining me for songs and rhymes and stories about hedgehogs pinching people's bottoms. I had a wonderful time today, and I'm so happy that you were here with me. And because I'm so happy, I'm going to end our story time on a very happy note. We are going to sing If You Are Happy and You Know It. So let's get ready. Get our hands ready. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a squirrel and you know it, go. If you're a squirrel and you know it, go. If you're a squirrel and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're a squirrel and you know it, go. If you're a bear and you know it, go. Roar. If you're a bear and you know it, go. Roar. If you're a bear and you know it and you're happy that fall is here and you want to show it. If you're a bear and you know it, go. Roar. Great story time, everybody. I'm so happy you were here with me today, and I will see you next week. Bye.